to my channel. My name is Eve. This is Everyday Artist, and welcome. And this is Rogue. Say hi, Rogue. Hank left for greener pastures. My son's home. It's his day off. So I'm not supposed to move anything heavy, and the coffee table's in the way, so I'm a little crooked today. So I'm hoping I can still do this. And I feel great. I had the surgery this morning, and slight blurriness on this side, but not bad. So I can wear my glasses, I can see. Fine detail work like cross stitch is probably not going to happen today, but I'm really happy with the way things went. Still have my little armband on. I have a couple of crochet finishes. So I'm going to show you my crochet first. I finished this cup holder. Now, I have to still get this to lay flat. And that'll take a minute, but I'm not too worried about it because it does go flat. And no, it's not crooked. It's not sewn on crooked, I promise. And I tried it on my cup. It still has liquid in it. I need to be careful. But it fits snugly on my cup. So that one is finished. And I can even put it over my shoulders. So I finished that just a little while ago before I decided to go ahead and film a video today. And then I finished my cat. And the little, it doesn't say to stitch this in, you know. I guess I should stick it in there. It stays in there pretty well if it's just sitting there. Technically this is a coaster pattern, so I think maybe this is supposed to be a coaster. I have no idea. I liked the kitty cat, but there it is. Technically it's finished like this, but it's a little wobbly on the inside, and so I like it better with the kiwi in there. But if I'm going to have it just like this with the kiwi and never use it separately, I guess I could stitch it down so that it doesn't pop out. But that's done, kind of done. I forgot to mention that I finished this. I can't remember if I showed it to you last week or not. I think it was close to being done. His little wings, his little tufts at the top of his head. Is it a girl or a boy? I don't know. I haven't glued in the eyes yet because I'm scared. I'm afraid of getting glue prints on them, trying to adjust them to go in. I'll do it, but I'm going to have to get a hot glue gun. I have a hot glue gun. I'm going to have to make myself use it. So here's the little owl. And then I did some more work on, I have the paper here somewhere. This is book reader toilet paper holder. And I put on his hands. These strings are supposed to be here because you use them to sew on the book. And I finished one foot. I just find this hilarious. So that's getting there. I probably could have made the other foot yesterday, but I wanted to relax and get ready for bed early and try to get a little more sleep because I got up at 5:15 or so this morning. My alarm was set for later than that, but I just stayed up because I had some things to do. My alarm was set for 5:30, 5:45, something like that. And then the last of my crochet, I call this my FOMO blanket because I started it because I just kept going, but I want to be doing that. I want to be doing that. Here it is so far. So this is a Christmas blanket. This is supposed to represent Christmas trees. And this is like a star on top of the Christmas tree. Candy canes. Little presents. And the white is just so that the little bows show up better. The bows are not all sitting perfectly, but I'll worry about that at some point later. Not right now. Anyway, you know, it's going to get washed, it's going to get used, these little bows. I don't know. I don't know about these little bows. Anyway, where they're sitting right, they look pretty good. You have to kind of mess with them to get them to behave. I don't know. And then these are supposed to represent Christmas lights, and I have a few more colors to put in there. And now these bows are driving me bananas. I might end up stitching them down because they kind of make me crazy. Anyway, in the pattern, there's the gold one, and then the yellow, and red, and white, which would be clear. And my sister, when we do Christmas lights, she always wants blue lights. As a matter of fact, when she moved here, she had a whole string of just blue lights. And so she's like, can you put blue? I'm like, that's not part of the color palette. But I do have some blue yarn, and so I looked at some of the other patterns that are in there, and I found a couple of places where I could put blue, just like the multicolored green, you know, red, green, and white isn't in the color palette. So, yeah. I know the camera isn't where I'm looking, and I am so sorry. I turn my head this way. The camera isn't. Anyway, I'm sorry. So now on to my cross stitch, and in no particular order. I did a tiny bit more on Honey Bunny, and I probably will not stitch on this again anytime soon. Oops, that's the back. So this is the top of the cup. This is where the handle's going to go out. And I'm going to do the bunny next. I'm going to keep all of these smalls where I can work on them periodically and get them done. There's no reason for them to languish. They're little. So I'm going to try to do that. And then Phoenix Biscornu. I don't know if I'll be able to finish this between now and the 15th when I want to start other stuff. And, you know, with my eyes this whole month, cross stitch, it's kind of, I don't know. But I'm almost halfway done with the second side. So I have quite a bit left to do. The other one I'm supposed to concentrate on is actually a new start. So what I could do is just not work on it and put it in my new starts that I want to finish, like for next year, that I want to put in. So I'll think about that because it's kind of a weird month. Still don't know where to look. Anyway, I'll stop obsessing about it. I think the camera's over here. Yeah. So I should be looking at the camera over there, but I can't see myself. So it has been hot. Now it's cool today. It's only supposed to be 109 or so today, but yesterday I think the high was 109. They're not on my chart yet. This is under the sea temperature chart designed by myself for our Etsy shop, Three Sisters Creative. Where have I been putting everything? I don't know. I am crooked, very crooked, because of the coffee table. So, these really dark are above 115. 115 or above. The second darkest, they're above 110. It's been hot. It's what I call evil hot. It was, my sister picked me up this morning at 7:15, and it was 93 degrees outside. So, yeah. And then, oops. Winter Deer by Tinymodernist. I've been working on this just a little bit every day. Not even every day. And here's where I am. It's getting there. It's getting there. I've done some of the back stitching. Now the back stitching is just on him and on any ornaments. Goes up on his antlers. So this is part of the surround. Part of this, and on here the only back stitching is on these ornaments. So and then lastly, my August cross stitch camp piece, Ruby Throated Hummingbird by Boomerang Stitches, Hummingbirds. And I tell you, I love this. I love this design. It's so beautiful. I'm not going to get anywhere close to done this month. I'm not even going to be, I think I'm at 9%. But I love it. Look at the little ladybug. And the flowers are starting to get bigger here. I've turned the corner. I've turned this corner here. So then I'll do the ladybugs and then these other flowers. So probably won't work on it much past this month. So it's probably going to go into the rotation. Lastly, when I bought this fabric, I also ordered another blue because I wasn't sure which blue I wanted, and I was ordering it for this pattern. And I ordered it in late May. I don't know. And I don't have the fabric here, but this came and a gray came. And I thought, that doesn't look anything like the picture. And one of them that I ordered was a 16 count fabric. And the other one, it might have been 18 count. I don't know. I can't read French. I understand some words of French, and I can speak a tiny, tiny bit of French. But that's because I lived in a French-speaking country. I was preparing for this August cross-stitch camp, and I looked at the two fabrics, and I went, this isn't what I ordered. And I contacted the Etsy shop, and she's like, you're right. I grabbed the wrong fabric. And so she sent me a replacement, and it is stunning. It is so beautiful. Look at the modeling in it. Let me show you this side. Sorry for all the crinkling. Hi, Hank. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? And she didn't even make me return the other fabric, so that's great. And it says nombre de fils. Oh, see them? 6 points. I don't know what that is. I'm going to find something to use this on. It's beautiful. I can't wait to find a project to use this on. So, yeah. And yes, I'm wearing my glasses even though the lens was replaced in this eye. It's not bothering me. So, is my vision clear? No. But I have to say I really liked the surgery center. They made everything easy and comfortable, and I didn't have to put on a hospital gown. So, yeah, I mean, the doctor drew on my eye, on my eyeball. So, anyway, first one down, second one to come, and then I may or may not need glasses. So I'm like, can I see better out of that eye yet? This is allergy. But, I don't know, can I see better out of that eye yet? See, it's too early to tell what it's going to be like, you know, and I'm like, it's a little blurry. But it doesn't bother me to wear my glasses. It's not driving me nuts. Now, as the eye gets better, it might. But they were telling me some people just pop the lens out of that eye, that glass. Like, no, I'm not going to be doing that. That would be desperate measures. So I'm hoping that the correction is just really good. I'm hoping that it was worth all of this. The cataract surgery certainly is going to be, but yeah, I'm happy. I forgot to show you one of my early birthday presents. Isn't it cute? I love flamingos. My sister bought this for me. It has yarn in it already for a project, and this is the project. I fell in love with this the first time I laid eyes on it. and make sure that there's nothing. Let me get a different picture. Hold on, I'm gonna put this down. Here's a different angle. I think it's adorable. So it does have a little bit of it's not difficult, it's just understanding the pattern, because I've already started with this center and this ring, but after that you have to put these little yellow spots at the same time as you put these in between. And I just need to read the instructions again to just make sure I'm understanding before I start applying yarn, you know, so I don't have to rip out anything. I'll probably read it tomorrow, not today. Just, you know. Anyway, I'm really excited with my birthday present. My sister found it at Hobby Lobby. They were selling off all their spring stuff, so I said, I found it, I saw a bag. And we went there and it was still there, and I'm so excited. It's perfect for a yarn bag because, you know, for especially for a larger project, it holds all the yarn and keeps it all together, so yeah. Anyway, I will see you again in a week, and you guys have a great August and happy stitching. Bye.